Madagascar stands at a precarious crossroads, as its economy grapples with a troubling forecast. Experts predict a staggering drop in per capita GDP, plunging to a mere $514 by the end of 2024. This figure paints a vivid picture of despair, casting a shadow over the lives of the majority who navigate the hardships of daily existence. As we delve deeper, we uncover the layers of poverty exacerbated by a reliance on subsistence agriculture, coupled with outdated farming practices. This combination severely restricts economic opportunities for the populace, entrenching them in a cycle of hardship that seems inescapable. But the challenges do not end there. Climate change looms ominously over Madagascar, as cyclones and relentless famines bait the southern regions, catalyzing a further decline in living conditions and life expectancy. The pressing question remains: how can a nation endure such relentless adversity? In a bid to restore stability, the United Nations has deployed an impressive force of over 15,000 troops. This intervention underscores the severe instability gripping the nation, an unsettling reality that deeply affects the lives of its citizens. One can't help but wonder, what lies ahead for a country in such turmoil? Turning our gaze toward Zimbabwe, we find a stark narrative unfolding, a crisis within the education system. With an average of just 5 years of schooling for boys and even less for girls, the implications are dire. High illiteracy rates loom large, stifling potential and limiting opportunities for generations to come. In the economic realm, the situation is equally bleak. The currency has faced a catastrophic depreciation, plummeting 647% within a single year. This hyperinflation spells extreme financial instability for the populace, leaving many questioning how they can navigate their daily lives amidst such chaos. Meanwhile, Afghanistan's economy teeters on the brink, with a staggering GDP per capita of only $55. An alarming 69% of the population finds themselves bereft of basic resources, illuminating the profound struggles that define life in this war-torn land. But what could the future hold for a nation in such despair? Women's rights, too, bear the brunt of Afghanistan's turmoil. Their deteriorating status presents formidable barriers to economic recovery, a cycle that the UN insists must be broken. Empowering women emerges not only as a moral imperative but as a crucial step towards revitalizing the economy. But how can such a monumental change be achieved? As we shift our focus to Sierra Leone, the narrative of economic struggle continues. Here, a GDP per capita of $477 tells a story marked by inflation volatility and the relentless challenges facing its people. This reflection of broader societal struggles raises the unyielding question: how will they rise above their circumstances? The Democratic Republic of the Congo, rich in resources like gold and diamonds, presents an unsettling paradox. With 62% of its populace surviving on less than $2.15 a day, the richness of the land does not translate into prosperity for its people. What could possibly account for this glaring discrepancy? Delving deeper, we find that exploitation within the mining sector significantly contributes to the pervasive poverty. Profits often remain in the hands of overseers and multinational tech companies, leaving local communities bereft of vital economic benefits. Can this cycle of inequity be broken to bring about true justice? Compounding the crises, the ongoing humanitarian struggles and soaring inflation obstruct any hope for digital connectivity and job creation. To foster real progress towards poverty reduction and overall development, these issues demand urgent attention. What strategies could pave the way forward for this beleaguered nation? In Mozambique, inflation has surged to alarming levels, compelling authorities to implement interest rate hikes as a countermeasure. This delicate balancing act reflects broader economic strategies that seek sustainable growth amid an ever-evolving landscape. But will these measures suffice in the long run? Malawi mirrors many of these challenges, with a disheartening GDP per capita of merely $397. The nation grapples with severe issues, including deforestation, water scarcity, and government mismanagement, each a barrier to the agricultural-centric economy that many depend on. How can such a rich land face such profound struggles? In South Sudan, the young nation wrestles with its own economic turmoil, marked by a GDP per capita of only $322. The considerable difficulties it faces raise significant concerns regarding its stability and growth. What lies ahead for a country still finding its footing? Burundi, the impoverished heart of the world, presents an even grimmer reality, boasting a GDP per capita of just $267. Here, the majority scrape by on less than $1.90 a day, a harrowing existence that invites deep reflection on global inequality. Civil wars, rampant corruption, and crumbling infrastructure have conspired to entrench poverty in Burundi. Education and healthcare access remain painfully limited, jeopardizing the overall quality of life. The fundamental questions arise: how can this cycle of despair be interrupted? As we examine Burundi's high population density, the strain on agricultural resources becomes alarmingly clear. Coupled with significant health challenges like HIV and inadequate healthcare services, the stakes have never been higher. Will this beleaguered nation find a way to overcome these daunting obstacles?